So do you know if the locomotive carries anything, or you need cargo to even start having space?
What do you mean? That didn't
Sure, I
make
should
any
make
sense,
cargo.
sorry.
I'm sure I should make cargo wagons either way, right?
Yeah, of course. That's where you load stuff in. Like, you don't load stuff in the front of the train.
Yeah. But it's a video game.
Yeah, but it's this video game. And that's a damn good point.
That
and
is
you have to admit it.
that is important to note. I need to build a bunch of
Alright,
giant.
so...
That's what I need.
To
I
make-
need to make a bunch of big poles.
Alright,
Get us
let's look at
across.
the engine units I was making earlier. Just see what things I need. I needed pipes, I needed...
Game is definitely chugging.
a little bit, yeah.
Thing to watch.
So Keith, you've never beaten this game, correct?
I've made it about this far, basically.
Okay.
Well,
so the thing to realize is that
this far
basically when
plus
we
about 2,000 drones.
so when we reach the end of the game, not only is it like difficult to research everything, you have to produce a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So we
which is
will
why
need
you
to
keep scaling
eventually,
up.
yeah. Which is why we're gonna need to, even though I say it doesn't seem like there's an obvious need to make engines, we'll need to like make engines
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And we'll
'Cause you
practically
basically need like
we'll
a
practically
million of
need
like
a new
every
base.
resource.
We'll practically need a new base to deal with some of this stuff because this place is really confined right now,
Yeah, because of the walls that we put up, unfortunately.
which was
It's
more or
no
less
big deal.
mandatory for a while there because
Yeah,
things were
'cause
getting
we were gonna
bad.
die.
Wow, it's actually crazy to see how big our base looks on the map.
Yeah,
It takes
it's not
up a
that big.
decent. It takes up just watching it take up a decent chunk of the landscape though is a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, it's not that big for most Factorio bases.
Yeah.
This is like a medium, like a small to medium-sized one.
It just feels big.
It does, because it's like, how do you manage all these things in your head?
Yeah. Well, the other problem is
Mostly
it's also
magic,
like really hard to get
brains.
around some of these
Yeah.
things.
Well, eventually we're gonna make macros, basically, that will like, we'll make like blueprints that will make our base stuff for us. You just throw down a blueprint and then a bunch of
that's the level
construction
of really
drones.
weird I never quite got to.
Yeah.
When
Well, you throw down
start building everything for you.
yeah, you put down you define a blueprint, and then drones will build everything for you in that blueprint.
Okay.
And
Oh,
that's like way
struggling game.
fast.
I'm just happy I have a car now.
Have you been using it to get around?
I will be when I go out to
Ah.
place my mines and my factories and everything. I'm trying to craft everything now so that it's ready for me when I go out to a base to start making resources and sending them back. The
Right.
problem is having no idea how many rails I might need. I'm just kind of grabbing more and
you're
more
gonna
of
need
the
a
things.
lot.
Well,
Yeah, I figure.
I've just made an auto rail factory, and we should
Yeah.
have as many rails as you could humanly need.
I'll always need more rails.
I think this poor fast inserter actually won't be able to keep up. That's a problem.
Yeah,
with
see if you don't. Anything that
with the
relies
rail
on
production?
fast service is probably bad.
No, I can keep up.
I mean, I guess they get crafted pretty fast.
Yeah. Well, I'm making both curved rails and straight rails. Though I think I'll switch the curved rails to straight rails in a little while.
We're hitting the point where we can research almost everything. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, well, then the game really starts to take off, because after that you have to scale your production up like nonsense.
Okay.
When you look at the research screen, there are 3 red things left.
Yeah, I know. It's cool,
That's
isn't
it.
Okay. Smart inserter, or
Exciting.
not
Crazy.
smart. Fast inserter is good. I could scale up the production on this, but I think we don't need to. We'll be fine.
We're starting to run
question.
out of things that don't require purple.
Question: should I go like just hook up the field of copper directly below us?
Yeah, go
Or-
ahead. That's good.
Okay.
It's
This
not
is-
doing any good not being mined, so...
Yeah, it's true. I'm just trying to figure out.
Which is not a good argument to make in real life. Like, all that oil in Alaska is not doing any good not being used,
Is
so...
our oil backed up? Because it looks like we're not crafting anymore.
It's probably we're not using it for anything. Because we only use it to make batteries, right? And we're
Yeah.
not producing
Yeah.
batteries very often.
We've
But
stopped
if you
making
want to,
batteries.
our tanks are fine.
Oh, it's the
We're not
copper's
producing any
fault.
batteries.
Yeah.
No,
What's the
copper's
problem with
reaching the
copper?
battery crafter.
So, Keith, you want to
No, we
increase
just-
our
oh.
copper furnaces, and I'll start working on hooking up
So
that
it's not
copper?
reaching this splitter.
We're just not producing enough copper. That's
Wow,
the
the copper's
issue, yeah.
literally not
So you
making
need
it
to-
past
you
the
need to
assembling
start, like,
machines.
Yeah, so you just need to start scaling up the copper production, which
Which is
what
rough,
Wander
because
is
that's what I'm
currently
trying to
telling us
do. This is all in the effort of doing exactly that, which is a little rough.
Yeah.
I was trying to make laser
Fine.
turrets so that I could defend my outpost. I guess I could take a couple from over here.
Question: Where do
Our
you
main,
make
our
a
main base should be less under attack now.
Where do you make a gate from? Where's
I
that
don't
listed
remember.
under?
It's next to the wall.
I think so, yeah.
Where's
Probably
wall?
military. Yeah, it's
Oh.
next to military. It just looks like a wall also.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Next to turrets. Yeah, I'm taking 3 of our turrets. Defend myself. So we need copper the most, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just saying to the other one. I'll head to the top one.
Okay.
I was gonna say upgrade our furnace production.
Our furnaces are fine. It's just
Are you
we need
sure?
more ore. Yep.
I think the ore is just not coming in fast enough.
Because half of our furnaces are never firing.
You already know about the electric pole trick, Wander, for placing them?
No.
No, he doesn't.
Like, if you just hold down the mouse button while you're walking, for placing, it'll automatically place it in the last tile that it can reach with the length
Oh,
of the
that's
wire.
useful.
Yep.
I usually don't
Really
put
it's
electric.
really useful for big electric poles where you're
Yeah.
not placing them for the purpose of powering stuff, but to just get maximum distance.
Yeah, I almost
That's
never
the
do
best
that.
part.
Yeah, but when we now have like trains, we're gonna need to get power pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is why aliens don't target power lines, because if they did, that would suck.
It would break everything for us. Oh no! Oh, I can make more. That'll work out. Of all the things I brought with me, I didn't bring tracks.
Oops.
Really? That's hard to believe.
It's a work in progress. You have to pack a lot of things when you go on this trip.
That's funny.
So
Actually,
random
like,
story.
it is semi-obnoxious how many things you need for these kinds of to make a new base.
How many?
Oh,
If you
yeah.
don't want to actually,
yeah.
if you don't want to make all of the buildings there.
Question: How many colleges did you guys tour when you were like originally picking a college to go to?
None.
None.
Well,
Bam.
fuck. All right. So I guess you guys probably
Fuck
are
this
kind of meaningless for
conversation.
this one. Yeah, this one's about as useless as could be. Oh, god damn it.
It's okay. Tell it anyway.
Okay, so I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of like Northeastern University? Probably not.
Nope. No idea.
Okay, it's in Boston, around where I live, of course. And I was touring Northeastern specifically because, you know, it was in my price range, it's nearby, so on and so forth. It's pretty much where Gnomes is, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, like, directly. But so I went there, and I'm like, alright, you know, this is pretty neat. The tour is boring, but what tour isn't? But I got a really bad splinter, somehow. I don't know if it was, like, from my house or what. But effectively, I was, like, hobbling around for the entirety of the tour. And so I asked the tour guide, hey, is there, like, a, you know, health center I can go to? Because I've got this,
And they were
like,
like, no?
gnarly ass splinter. No, they directed me to the health center, and the health center's like, nope, you're not a student. We can't help you.
You're
And then as I was
just going
leaving,
to have to die here.
yeah, as I was leaving, they're like, well, we hope we see you next fall. And I really wanted to just turn around and it's like, you're the reason why not.
Aww.
Honestly, that probably was the, like, main reason why.
Just try to die in a dignified position.
It's probably one of the main
That's
reasons
really,
why I didn't
really
even
awful.
consider that place. But it was just, like, the most condescending thing, because they had it, but they wouldn't give it to me because I'm not a student. And I was just like, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
actually
they probably
in pain.
can't. Like, they really probably can't.
Oh, no, they
but-
totally
Yeah,
could.
but it's
They
still awful
totally
from a
could.
basic standpoint of like how humanity should work.
Yeah, true.
Like, I kind of see how the explanation for why this thing might be this way, but it's like
It's also
ethically
completely
wrong way to
anathemic
run
to, like-
society.
Yeah, exactly. Anathemic to, like, humanity.
One of those ones where it's like, it works. It made the thing that happened makes sense in this exact context, but is a reason to rethink how everything works.
Right.
Which is something that comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Like the very concept of like having enough resources to feed everyone in the planet, but not because of economy.
Economics, yep. Which is a human-made construct.
Yeah, so we have a human-made construct that specifically punishes a huge portion of our population. Wheat.
Oh, we're a bunch of communist bastards anyway.
Of course, it's always easy to say that on the outside.
Yeah, there's always good reasons for it, but still, it's just like, aw.
Like, well, you weren't here when we were making the society, asshole, so you don't get to fucking talk. Is the come back to that, basically. You don't know what it was like, man. We used to shit outside our houses. Like out the window.
So, for the longest time, my grandmother actually only had a outhouse.
Would actually shit out her window.
She didn't actually have, like, a bathroom. So we'd visit, and mind you, this is Minnesota, so cold as hell, like, half the year.
Yeah.
So, oh, Jesus Christ. How am I actually going to get the copper down here?
Mostly via magic.
Can you build, like, bridges?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
I've got this nice thing of copper that I don't know how to get it into our base because we put our entire...
Let me see.
I'm right here with you, Bird. Navigating this is a nightmare. I guess if I just bypass it...
Underground belt it.
Yeah, I guess.
So what's silly is I'm building a rail right outside our base just because I want to practice. It'd be like
that's totally understandable. Go right
like
ahead.
a pointless short-range rail system to deliver copper into our base, but it's just because it's right here, so I don't have to build stuff from super far away and like shuttle it over.
Okay, there we go.
That's why this looks silly. It is slightly agonizing to like leave the base and then build some stuff and then be like, I need like 5 more things. All right, head back.
Yep, I'm out of iron gears of all things.
Also, driving a car with lag is fascinatingly not a good idea. You press a direction and then like a moment later it changes direction. You're like, oh, this is horrible. This is bad news for any vehicles and objects I collide with.
You know what's really interesting here?
Yeah.
Fast underground belts don't actually use fast belts.
No, they don't.
They're built out of underground belts.
The regular splitter.
Yeah, well, the regular underground belt, which is super confusing to me because I'm like...
Yeah.
What?
The weird thing is that's how normal belts work, too. You make fast ones out of normal ones. For some reason.
Really?
Yeah, your character makes a normal belt and then turns into a fast belt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about real life for a second. I was like,
oh, no. No, I just mean like that's how we handle all of those types of objects. Is you make the shitty one and then make the better one out of it. So if you make the blue one, you have to make the yellow and then the red and then the blue, back to back. Weird, because that's in real life you wouldn't make that. You wouldn't make an iPhone 1 and then turn it into a 2 and then keep going. Like every time they make a new iPhone, they don't add a new iPhone factory to the end of the chain and just keep upgrading them from the beginning. Although it'd be really amusing.
I wish there was a way to just pull an item from one side of a belt without using a splitter. I mean, an insert arm.
Like when you mean like when you or like even when you're like running on a belt and you want to pick up one object, but you pick up both sides of the split
just
one.
like. No, I mean, like on the conveyor belt itself, like just get like half of the conveyor belt, like split it down the middle. But unfortunately, such a thing doesn't exist.
I mean, that's just an actual splitter, though. That's like the exact thing it accomplishes.
Oh shit, you're right. That's what it does. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot that. I can't believe I totally forgot that you can use a splitter to actually split the track. Wow.
That was an interesting moment.
Yeah, really.
Bird is an interesting moment.
You can't use a splitter to split the items on the track. Like, okay, let's say you have like both iron. I currently have iron gears and iron plates on one track. I can't take the iron gears off of it. By
there a smart
themselves.
splitter?
No, doesn't exist.
The an express
Oh
one.
shit! I didn't
I guess
realize
it's where
we
the
have.
smart whatchamacallits come in handy then.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
we had express now. After I finish bringing this
I
copper
researched
in,
that a while ago. Making express is really, really hard. So.
which is why I'm going
You
to. Which is why I'm going to, after I get this copper in, like bringing it into the base, I'll figure it out.
Okay. Okay. Good luck.
I mean, science is hard. Did it anyway. Cave Johnson, shut up.
Why can't I can't place tracks for some
God, that
reason?
game. Honestly, I'm thinking about it now. I think I like Portal better than I like Half-Life 2, just on a sheer,
the
like,
tracks.
conceptual basis and, like, writing and whatnot.
Well, yeah, because Portal was amazing.
I mean, Portal
And it was
basically.
totally just kind of like a one-off thing that they just were like, yeah, people will probably like this.
I mean, Portal, especially Portal 1, is almost like a flawless game.
It
It's
is.
true.
I think I liked Portal 2 better, though. I thought the writing was more interesting. The puzzles.
Yeah, the writing
probably,
Portal 2 was better.
The
It
puzzles
had good
were
writing.
prob-
It had pacing problems. With
Yeah.
with its level
Yeah.
and puzzle usage.
But like, I really liked the gels. I thought the gels added
Oh, the
so
gels
much
were
dimension to the
amazing.
game. Yeah. Like way more than it had existed in just basic Portal. Even though like mechanically Portal 1 was, like you said, perfect. And will probably age better just on that pure basis. But one of the remixes, I know Bird, you say you hate the like rap ones. There's a remix that actually is just purely Cave Johnson just ranting. Like the
Oh,
Cave
yeah, I've
Johnson-
heard that remix. It's great.
It's like, I know this is a bad remix, because,
It's
like,
it's great, though. Who cares?
yeah,
Cave Johnson lines.
yeah, it's just Cave Johnson lines, and, like, kind of some, like, bumpy music in the background. I'm totally cool with it, because
It's funny as shit.
I know, I haven't listened to Cave Johnson in a while, and I'm like, I was actually really disappointed that, they didn't keep going with him. Like, it would have been great if you, like, plug in the Cave Johnson core and suddenly, like, GLaDOS is, like, twice as
Cave
evil.
Johnson core.
Oh no.
Like, it'd be great
Oh, that's
if you
great.
plug
Oh,
in the Cave
yes.
Johnson core, GLaDOS gets, like, super evil, but also, okay, but way funnier.
Yeah. No, I agree. That would be great.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Placing
Here's
tracks
one.
is a strange experience. Oh no. I always destroy the thing I don't mean to. Because they're all... The weird thing about tracks is that you create a series of oddly overlapping objects. Weird. Really weird in practice.
Yeah, it's not easy, but nothing in this game is.
It's a weird thing where you kind of can't quite tell where one object ends, starts and the other one ends.
This game is conceptually one of the most difficult games I've ever played,
Yes.
I think.
My brain
There's
hurts
lots of
after
things to
Thinking
learn.
through
playing
everything
this.
is really hard.
I'm sure some Japanese RPG would take the cake for me. I'm like, what is systems doing? Ah!
Well, that's hard
Okay,
for a different
Bird?
reason.
Yeah.
Bird, I want you to
Yep.
come here for a second.
Difficulty by obscurity.
Don't know how train stops work. Let's put one down and see what happens.
I'm gonna
I am
fuck
on
up
my way.
our copper production for a bit, but I want you
It's
to
the
see
Aaron
this.
Darnot train stop. Or why not?
Yes, hello, Wander.
Okay, do you see all that copper directly below me?
Yeah,
On the-
you're gonna
on
let
the-
that thing loose?
Oh yeah, on the part
I
that
wanna
I've
watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Not how they- oh
baby.
no, bad guys. Oh
Okay,
no.
so here's the thing, Wander. That's
Yeah.
great.
Coming from.
We need to...
It'll filter out eventually, but right now it's clogged as shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Like, it's not that much. It's just, it's been piling up for, like, 20 minutes now. So, of course, it's like...
Well, I
Rammed
can
in.
just fix it anyway, just so that we know for sure that it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. Did I tell you guys about the rap my audience sent me?
No.
Okay, so I was playing Wasted,
Is
and I
there
was
a
like... I
Wanderbot
don't-
rap or something?
No. I was talking to my audience in Wasted while I was playing. I was just like, you
Oh
know,
my god, our copper production.
I don't like rap that much because I've never found anything I liked.
dead?
No, it's alive more than ever.
Yeah,
It is alive and well.
I just fed like 7 mines in, but it was backed up for ages, and it still is. So our copper line is just this like
You should come check it out, Koof Koof.
orange line
I'm on my
of
way there
delicious
with
magic.
with hopefully rails to connect to it.
You know how I said we need more furnaces? We need more furnaces.
Yeah,
we
we need
do.
a ton now.
I told you
Yes,
we
do.
needed more furnaces.
Well, I mean, now we do. We didn't need them in the past.
Part of the iron line I replaced in the wrong direction.
Just let him
I
be
think.
smug, Bird. It's okay.
Shit. Look,
I let
it's
him
just,
be smug a lot.
it's
He's just happy with
satisfying.
himself.
I deserve it.
That's what a smug person would say.
I
know.
deserve this.
Guys, I don't think I replaced anything in the wrong direction.
That's fine. We'll find out the hard way sooner or later. That's the glory of
I think
Factorio.
everything's fine.
No, they're right. I fucked up the steel line, not the iron line.
Oh. Those are pretty damn different, so... Holy crap, our copper is now
Something is dangered.
problematic.
What? Wait, there's too much of it now?
Yeah.
Which is impossible, of course, but
Okay, there we go. Fixed
we
it.
can dream.
Yeah, they're like iron line,
Right,
and I'm
that's
like,
where
I
our
don't
copper
see it.
starts,
Steel
huh?
line.
Awkward.
Oh.
Where does our copper line? So it's being fed from the south, isn't it?
Yep.
Awkward.
Oh, this is a problem.
Oh.
Your
Oh.
problem.
We need to just feed these equally on both sides. So to do that, need to... How do I make this work?
So many things to research. I'm just finding something that's not blue and that's not purple and clicking on it.
Yeah. No, that's the best
More or
way
less
to
the
do it
strategy right now.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. This is a good. This may not be a good spot for a train station. I think I'll just try it out though. Try and just have a train stop up north, basically.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Okay, let's see. Now that this has been refined
Okay.
a little bit.
Sweet, we go.
Spots are Aaron, Darrent, and Gatterall.
Those are names.
Yep.
Apparently.
Can you just tell a train to go to the next stop and just be there and stay there forever?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm curious. I'm curious if I can just
I've
physically
never
tell the
tried
other.
anything like that.
I just want to move the train to the other stop just to see if it can make it there, and then start building stuff based on its location at that point.
I never tried anything like that, so I couldn't tell you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's...
Bird, when
Well, at
you're
least you
done
answer
with
me when I talk.
Bird, when you're done with that, can you head down to the copper line and expand it to match production? Currently, it's so backed up, I don't want to add any more because it'll be meaningless.
So, you mean the copper smelting?
Well, yeah, once you're done with the copper smelting, add to my copper mines, because currently you do not have the...
Right, we're not smelting it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, can do. There's not very much room, but I added a little bit, and I'm gonna think about other ways to expand this.
Oh, right. I know what I was going to work on. I need to make lubricant.
Oh.
Lubricant...
Is heavy oil,
Yeah.
which is good because we're actually out of. We have a problem with that.
Yep.
We have too
heavy
much
oil.
of it, like
Yeah.
a comical amount of it.
Yeah. Okay,
Are we making
let's
smart
go out so I
inserter
can
somewhere?
See where the backup is.
Oh, of course we are. It's part of Blue Science.
Yeah, so they're being made in the lower right corner of the base.
Where's our
Oh right,
factory
I don't
that's
have
making...
alt turned on.
Where's our factory that's making pipes and shit? We had one somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
I don't know.
Oh, I see it. It's in the bottom right corner. Somebody made...
Many objects.
Oh, it's the... Is this the engine machine?
That's the start of the engine production. Yes.
Yeah, I know, but it still has resources that I desperately need.
Yeah. Go ahead and split stuff off and do whatever you want. I kind of got distracted trying to make the copper.
Oh, I
production.
just need pipes if I'm doing lubricants.
Yeah. Well, you can definitely steal some pipes. Go right ahead.
Yep. Cause if I'm making this, I more or less need to bring the heavy oil. I assume I just make lubricant in a chemical. Oh shit! I probably
Chemical
need.
plant. Correct.
Yeah, I need a chemical plant, but I probably need more than just the chemical plant stuff. I need circuits. Okay.
Clean out some of the copper to see
I am
what our
going to
production
crash
looks
this
like.
vehicle. All right.
There we go. All right.
That's okay.
Warm enough. Chemical plant. I have no idea what's required to make lube, so I'm like, before I just wrap this heavy oil somewhere.
It's literally just heavy oil, I think.
Oh.
So I
You need
immediately
heavy
don't have
oil.
a path.
Yep, heavy oil.
Yep.
That's
okay.
not good.
Well, time to route the
Right.
heavy oil up to where our fast conveyor
Oops.
system is. I'm gonna get rid of our ammo system to that one set of turrets up north and replace them with the
Laser? Go ahead.
yeah. That way I actually have some room to maneuver here.
Alright, so Wander, I know you said you wanted more copper, or we don't need more copper. We cannot, like, do
That
anything
just
with
means
more
you haven't
copper.
finished scaling up the things that use copper.
This is true, we have not.
Nah, that's the new
We will
objective.
get there.
Can I move forward? Can't. Alright. I need to figure out how to place rails in this game.
That's your job.
Yep. That what it takes?
Sebastian as Choo Choo.
How do I turn? Oh, there we go. I have a moving train! Ah! I
Okay,
crashed.
There we go.
That's
Wanderbot
funny
brand
and
lube.
sad.
Patent pending.
Apparently that stopped it.
Well, I would trust the robot to have a good instinct when it comes to lubricant.
Good for
It's
your
really hard to tell visually whether a train's like a track's connected or not.
Good for your schlong and your trains. Question mark.
Ah.
Oops.
Yeah, but is it great for my schlong? I mean, that's what I'm really concerned
Trains
about.
work great until you have to make them turn.
It's just good. It's good for your schlong. It makes it stink a little. I didn't work out that kink,
Oh.
and I'm not planning on it.
Kink.
like-
But
it's-
there's
it's
no time to
not
laugh
cool.
about that now.
I'll help you work out that kink.
I will help you so hard.
That joke is also sexual.
You know what else is sexual?
Honestly, my attempts at running this train are pretty sexual right now.
The banana I ate on camera during the podcast that Keith will have to look at for a bit.
Nah, I probably won't.
Well,
We
alright.
didn't really have audio problems for me to have to deal with.
It's true. He might see it anyway. It's just as we start the podcast.
Alright.
I was considering
This
deep throating
is-
it, but then I discovered deep throating bananas is hard.
This is kind of fascinating, Keith. What you've got going on here.
Something about this thing's broken, and I can't tell what. It looks connected to me. What if I just tell it to go to Gatterall?
So the problem is I can't figure out which rail line to go on.
Yeah, but I can't figure out how to create curving roads and connect them without doing this, basically.
Let me see.
I don't know why. When I try to rotate it, when I try to create a rotating, curving track, it won't connect. Like you can't move forward. So then I add the next track to it to make it so it'll work, so it'll move, and then that track creates an offshoot, and I can't. It's weirdly complicated. It goes all the way to that one specifically, and then I can't keep going.
Here, let's see if I can fix it for you.
Oh, I don't have a mining pick. That's why everything takes
Back
full
up.
freaking ever to pick
Yep.
up. There we go. Problem solved.
You're gonna try to build it in reverse from that spot and see
Oh, this
where it
is
hooks
so
up.
much better now.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, that's not what I expected. I thought you just try to go in a straight line and loop from there.
Ah, this will be easier. There you go. Should be fine. I don't know why you weren't able to do it.
I don't know. I can't
Huh.
tell you.
That's really weird. Like, yeah, I just
Trying to connect
I
things
just
is
throw
weird.
it down. You literally just put it down, but that's fine. Whatever.
Here we go.
Cool.
Gotta
So
stop. So now we have
trains
a
are powered
connected
by
track.
coal, correct?
Yes.
How are you gonna get the coal there?
There'll be ways.
Yeah, train it over there. It's fine.
It'll be fine.
Question:
Yeah.
lubricant.
Yes.
Okay, how do I get
Yes,
the lube?
lubricant, I'm listening.
How do I get the lube into the assembly machine? Do I just grab it, or Do I use it
into the assembly, you need a pipeline for it.
Oh, so do I put a pipeline into the assembly machine?
Yeah, correct.
Huh, didn't know you could do that.
I'm just happy to have a sentence that started with "How do I get the lube?"
I think that's how you did it. It's been a long time since I've done it, but if I remember, you can just put a pipe into it, and it works.
Alright.
Right? Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Because lubricant is definitely a liquid. You have to use pipes to transport it around.
Oh, yeah, it actually adds a little pipeline segment to the assembly machine. That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is actually really easy, by the way. Making fast belts. Like, we have
I think I probably overstated how difficult it would be.
We have all of the materials just sitting up next to the fast belts. It's kind of silly.
Huh. Good for us. We figured it out early.
I just had to pipe the fast...
that moment where you accidentally nail it.
Yeah,
I mean the heavy oil.
Yeah, I had to pipe the lube up to the...
The heavy lube.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna make some lubricant down here as well.
Let me see.
I'm gonna delete one of the... Yeah, I'll just delete a smelter. It's fine.
Actually, we need
For
to...
the purposes of what I'm doing, deleting one smelter is
here,
not gonna be a big deal, really.
I might as well do a couple things to our oil pipeline to make it a little bit better.
That fixed nothing.
Keith, you said you put... there they are. Okay, good.
What's up?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Alright, that makes me worry more still.
I was just wondering where you put the tankers from earlier, for like the heavy and light oil.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
just south.
have you guys noticed something? We haven't gotten attacked in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're dead.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Everything
like...
died.
Isn't that nice?
I know,
it
feels great. I haven't seen the power flicker on and off. I haven't...
You
I haven't
murdered
seen
everything until it stopped
destroyed.
moving. The end.
Yeah, there was a lot of death. It was pretty great. We should go on another death crusade in, like, you know, a while.
I agree, because the Crusades have always worked out for everybody.
Yeah, mainly us.
Well, yeah, but in real life, too. As far as I can remember, I'm not a history buff. America never participated in the Crusades. Could be wrong. Keith, you studied history, right?
I mean, school happens.
That's bad.
School's bad.
Yeah.
We got attacked by something. Mainly where Keith
know,
is
I
working.
totally fucking jinxed it. I feel bad.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, it's Keith's fault to begin with, so...
True.
Where'd the attack happen?
Your copper mine.
Our train stops show up on the map.
Yeah.
Well, there were already people attacking from that direction in the first place. That's the whole reason I had to add the turrets. Deal with that problem. They were attacking towards the base and running past my mine, but attacking me because they would see me. Because at that point, the mine didn't have anything they would normally attack by default, but I was standing there and they were going to try to murder me all the time. Like, well, this is a problem.
Okay, more red conveyor factories. Yes, sir.
All right. At this point, we definitely need more smelters because we have fully maxed out.
Yeah, no, I agree.
In flux.
Yeah. So.
Because now mine's being added in too.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. See if I can recreate the splitter trick here. After it gets made.
Okay.
Cat's asking about the Dark Souls 3 series. That is 100% up to editing. It is done being recorded, so it is nice and secure and not going to be canceled. But damn if it isn't. But damn if it isn't a huge time commitment to edit it.
Pretty much everything is, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Editing is definitely a really interesting skill that I didn't realize I would ever pick up in this life, but I did.
Yep. It's I'm fairly confident in a lot of stuff I deal with too.
Yeah.
One of the things I was thinking of before things were going the way they are now is the idea of, like, what if I just got a job editing somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
But there's probably a lot of competition there too, because it's not that hard to figure out if you try.
Right.
Damn, things are still not unloading. Alright.
Okay, so that'll consume our light oil.
So you've done a lot of trains before already, right? A bird?
Not a lot. I did like a little bit, and I was like, this is really hard to do, and then
Like, enough, though?
barely. Like I never figured out like how to use lights and stuff like that.
But
But I
I
will
just mean,
tell
like,
you,
do
I
you
know
know-
somebody who is
you know if you
practically
need to...
like what?
Do you know if you need to add, like, a second locomotive to the other side? Or if there's any reason to?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, does it move at full speed in both directions, or what?
What do you mean? Like on
Does
one
it-
track?
Does it move full speed when it's going in reverse?
Oh, that's a good question. Huh. I never really checked that.
That is an excellent question I do not have an answer for.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea. You might as well, I mean, you can manually, like, steer the thing. You might as well try it.
Yeah.
And I'll stand behind and see what happens.
And measure it. Be dissatisfied
I'll
with
just
their
get on.
performance.
Alright, so we're up to...
I had to split some of our
I
coal
mean,
just so I can deal with
If
this.
you think about trains, there's, like, not really any good reason why it shouldn't.
I can't think about trains. I don't understand how they work.
Okay. So I got up to about 40
They go
kilometers per
chugga-chugga.
hour, which is, like, about the top speed of a train going backwards. I mean, going in any direction. Alright, let's try going forwards now. Oh, it goes way slower going in reverse.
Alright.
Yeah. Also, your track is still fucked up, so let me go ahead and fix that for you.
How is it? Wait, how? I ran
It's in
on
the back
it.
part. You had that other, you had the same kind of like bendy thing going on, like further behind.
Weird.
Yeah, so
Like,
I'll just
I
fix
went
that.
all the way to and from, so like it should just work at that point.
Well,
Does it specifically stop working when you go backwards or something?
I guess apparently so. Well, I mean, your track
Weird.
is so kind of like not right. that I'm not really surprised.
Oh shit, we're running into an iron shortage. Or one of you guys
yeah,
just
we
took a
haven't-
bunch.
We haven't really done enough there lately.
That'll just have to be our next goal.
Yep.
Okay,
We're accomplishing so many things, you guys.
I'll go connect a shit ton of
Okay.
I'll go connect a shit ton of iron to the setup in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I'm out of
There we
parts
go.
already.
Now it's refueling. It apparently refuels very quickly.
What does the train?
Or oh wait, it was just not. It just wasn't full in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah, we are completely
I mean,
out of
it
iron.
was already full. How do I? Oh, view locomotives a separate screen. Take these out. How fast does it refuel?
Alright.
I didn't notice that I had to click a little refresh symbol to go to the train's inventory.
Wait, we're straight up out of iron?
That's not too bad.
On this side of the base, yeah, it's not getting there. We're making too many iron gears.
Hmm.
Oh,
okay.
well then, are we using all the iron gears or should we reduce them?
We're using iron gears. We're
Yeah.
using
Okay.
everything.
We're not using anything.
Well, I mean, you know, Keith, that like the base always consumes at exactly the rate that it uses. I mean, it always produces at the exact rate that it uses, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess
So-
we're not. We must be using the iron gears if it's making them, because the track would fill up otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Okay.
5 cargo. It'll be fine. I need to make another locomotive though.
There we
I
go.
need 10 more. I need 10 more engines. All right, so now I've got a
Okay.
way to get the copper out of the train, and I've got a way to put coal in the train in this base. Now I just need to get it going back and forth,
Oh yeah.
and then I can start adding more stations potentially, or something, or more trains. And we'll keep going from there. Where do we move engines to?
they're on the south part of the base. Have you guys ever gone fishing in this game, by the way?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, they're fish in the water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you get anything cool for it, or is it just you
You
have
fish.
fish? I assume
Fish are really good healing items.
I mean,
Figured
fish are
as
just
much.
fun to have, man.
Okay. I can make an energy shield. I'm not going to.
I don't see engines.
To the right from here.
Oh, it's probably by these pipes. Yeah,
Yeah.
there they are.
Well, our shit's gonna grind to a halt for a while.
Now I need steel, and that'll be able to make another
Yeah, it's
locomotive.
pretty rough to run out of iron.
I mean,
well.
luckily we're
Let's
not
see.
out of iron and we can always make it. The worst
Yeah.
that's gonna happen is our
You're never
science
really
is gonna
totally
chug.
fucked in this game.
Yeah.
You're never really totally fucked in this game, though.
Oh yeah. You guys are correct.
Chat saying is it just me or is this game not fun to watch? It is.
People
I mean, it is
like
the
it.
definition of a niche thing.
I think I've heard a lot of people speak very highly about this series.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people love watching this game, but I will never even slightly debate with anybody that says that it's not fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
'cause-
yeah.
yeah,
This
it's
is
people
true.
placing tracks and managing a system, and that's the whole game. So like, if that's not immediately entertaining, it's not gonna stop being not entertaining.
we're not gonna
Yep.
judge you for not liking this, but we're also not gonna stop.
Yeah,
We're
that's
short
pretty
on
much
steel.
exactly
Oh,
my
Oh
mindset.
shit! That's in the center of the
we don't
base.
we don't smelt steel very fast, do we?
Oh shit! What's in the base? What's in the base?
I don't know. Nothing's destroyed so far. We seem to have gotten it, but
They're all dead.
okay.
Everything died.
What the hell?
I'm just not used to getting
where'd
attacked
they
in
run-
the center of the
where
base.
was
Did they
the
hit? Did they hit that one?
Where was the
God,
exclamation
they
point?
hit. They hit the turrets that have been there for like ever.
Yeah,
The ones by the coal.
yeah.
Yeah,
they
by,
went for
no,
the
by our
complete.
steam engines.
Oh, no, those are new.
Oh,
Those Wander placed those steam engines, the turrets by the steam engines, because he didn't know what to do to defend them, but attacks kept happening over there.
Yeah, because I had
Right,
no
the
idea where the
turrets
enemies
that
were
ever
coming
happened.
from, so I just slapped them down because I'm like,
And we continue to not be entirely sure, apparently.
I thought we killed them all, but I apparently was wrong.
They sneak
Okay.
in somewhere.
How do you make a car? Iron plates. Okay.
You have all the stuff.
Is it coal to fuel a car?
Yeah.
Cool. 'Cause I
Coal
don't feel
fuels
like
everything.
walking.
Coal is life. Coal is pain. Coal is death.
Oops. That was some copper ore I didn't need. That was apparently 50 copper. Why do I have so much stone?
Copper ore.
Weren't you automating stone production? Or track production? Probably
Okay.
picked up a bunch of it from a chest earlier
How much stone can
for
I
that
put in
for that
here?
purpose.
I mean, I made a bunch of stone. And then...
All right,
yeah.
so I've
And
started
that-
converting some of our oil into fuel.
Yeah.
So we can start to use that for our cars because we're not going to use a lot of fuel in this game.
Yeah, we're not really using
So-
all of our copper either, to be honest.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But the best part of fuel is that it uses oil, and it's a good thing to like get that out.
Yeah, get that out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, if you wanted to get rid of our light fuel, by the way, that's probably not a bad idea. Then
I'm
again,
using
we're-
both.
Okay,
I'm doing both.
good. Then again, we're backed up on batteries, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, so we're not actually using anything. What's up?
Would it
Okay,
be
so
done, Wander?
I've got a ton of iron way down south. Should I figure out how to bring it up via train?
I think we should, and if you
Okay.
want to, I can put down a tank and help destroy things.
Yeah, you want to go check if there's things down there?
You don't need to ask me twice.
Yeah, the other side.
Because I don't know what we're
Ore
going
is
to run
probably good.
into, but it's such a large chain of iron. Actually, Bird, can you also bring a bunch of like
will be
mining
fine.
drills and stuff? Because I'm sure we're going to need a silly amount of those too.
I could make about 30, so I'll start queuing up like 10,
Okay, thanks.
and that'll be good for right now. And
There we
I
go.
need to get a tank.
My double-headed nightmare train is gaining fuel.
I can't wait to see your horrible Monstrosa train.
It'll be interesting setting it up to go to more to one location. Ideally, it would come in here with like coal and iron, maybe. That would be an interesting little nightmare to deal with.